how does it feel, Lindsay, for you to help turn around a generation of teenagers and young adults, maybe similar to the way you've turned your life around for yourself?
It's overwhelming sometimes to think about the ripple effect that this has. And I almost, that's part of the radiate word of the nonprofit, because I've seen it firsthand now being in education for 20 years. These students who came to me one way, and through working with them in whichever manner that might have been, as a teacher or a tutor or whatever it is, they come back to me years later and tell me how this thing I did, which at the time I didn't realize how powerful it is, completely impacted their lives. And then, I hear from parents about how it changed the home. And then you hear about now as adults, how they're going out and they're being leaders in the world. And some of them have even gone on to do educational things, whether it was in college, just being a tutor, or, tutoring on the side for a nonprofit. But they've found such a love for learning that they now want to share that with others. And they're using those and sharing those strategies with others. And it's crazy. I never thought that that was going to be an impact. Really, what I'm just doing is the best I can do with the kid in front of me at that moment. Another strange side effect has been my tutors. I can't tell you how many conversations I've had of, if I'm teaching this to students, I should be doing this myself, and how they've changed their mindset, and how a lot of their self-doubts and their negative self-talk and, all of these things start to become alleviated as they put into practice these strategies they're using with the students, and how this is really their outlet, their creative outlet, their place where they're getting immediate gratification because that kid goes, oh, I get it, or oh, I'm so happy to see you, or whatever it might be. And we don't often get that in real life. So it's been interesting to also create jobs for people that are inspiring, and that make them feel good about their role in the world. And I mean, really, what else is life about, than getting out there and making an impact and helping others? I mean, that's where you feel best.
Yeah, we all have that purpose, and it goes like the saying, reach one, teach one. And something that may be so small to us is so grand to another person.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're shaping the future of everyone you come in contact with. And I know that sounds grand, like, and we're talking like
Yeah.
it's something so small, right? But I think that's the purpose of teachers. I know that we talked, it goes from the parents to the teachers, and then that person, man or woman, goes into the world and they become as productive as they can be. What if sometimes someone would have come to you, because we all have our own personal struggle, our own personal issues. Has there been a situation where you saw someone and they came to you, maybe broken in some way, and when you saw that person, you felt a strong desire to say, "This is someone I want to make whole," and when they reach that wholesomeness and that oneness, how does that make you feel, seeing them going to the world and maybe making someone else whole as well?
Mm-hmm. I think that the first time I felt that was my first year as a classroom teacher, um, where kids that were the problem kids were moved to other classes, constantly shifted around because a teacher couldn't handle them, and they would move them to another one. And when they'd come to my room, they were there to stay. Like, I would start the school year with 30 and end with like 45, because they never shifted them again. They were mine. I wasn't going to give up on this kid. I wasn't just going to move them somewhere else, because what message is that sending to them, underneath it? I'm going to do what it takes, whether it's before school, after school, during class. I'm going to find out who are they, and I'm going to meet them where they are.